Former US Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson is on record as describing climate change as the single biggest risk that exists in the economy today. Now almost 200 of the world's major corporations have been identified as taking a leading role in combating climate change.
I think many businesses are waking up to the fact that they will have to take climate change seriously, first of all because it is an important issue and public policy is going to respond to it, a higher carbon price and other forms of regulation, but also an increasing number are seeing that they can respond to that in a way which is also a business opportunity, a way to make more profit, an ability on the part of many businesses who spot the opportunity earlier to build business systems which put them at an advantage vis-à-vis the competitors who are slower to realize that.
Well, Unilever is taking action on climate change because regrettably the science is making it increasingly clear that this is one of, if not the greatest challenge that we as a civilization face on the planet in the 21st century. And you know, the people that work at Unilever care about their children, care about the future, and so we feel an obligation to take this challenge on. As a business, it's also critically important to us because it impacts our business, it impacts the communities we serve, the consumers that we serve every day. And by taking action on it, by working hard to address climate change, we also see tremendous opportunity to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
A first of its kind, the A-list, the CDP Climate Performance Leadership Index, reveals the listed companies around the world who are doing the most to combat climate change. The report, created by international NGO CDP, was produced at the request of over 700 institutional investors, who between them represent more than a third of the world's invested capital.
2,000 corporations have responded this year to their request for information on climate change, and they have been independently analysed against our scoring methodology, and from that we draw out these 187 companies who make up the Climate Performance Leadership Index, and they are the companies who are leading on climate change.
Climate change is a major issue for investors because it's one of those challenges that's just not priced. If we ignore it, we actually ignore the real challenge of what is value. Companies moving to a lower emission environment are clearly ahead of the curve in terms of recognizing the importance of dealing with what will sooner or later become a regulatory and legislated reality.
Collectively, the companies on the A-list, including BMW, Samsung and Unilever, have reduced their total emissions by 33 million metric tonnes in the past reporting year. Historical analysis shows that the index of climate change leaders outperforms the Bloomberg World Index by 9.6% over the 4-year period since 2010, showing that a willingness to tackle climate change from an economic perspective is both good for the planet and makes sound business sense.